Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all today? Let's have a look. I've just said hello in the chat. Who have we got here? Hi, Elsa. Lovely to have you with us. Elsa's a regular meditator. I know that. Sending love and greetings from the Netherlands, Woudenberg or Woudenberg. Is that the better pronunciation? I don't know. Good morning, Bezzo from Oslo. Hi, Terence from Mairead. Lovely. Hi, Helen. Good morning, everyone from the Angel of the North, Gateshead, UK. Beautiful, Helen. Hi, Eleanor from Italy, sending love. Good morning, Rose. Love and light from Salisbury, UK. Hello to Susan from London and Tinnika from Arbuthnot in Scotland. Claire's saying good morning. Ian is in Glasgow, Scotland. Viv is in Wiltshire. I could keep going. I'm not going to keep up with you all, am I? There's too many. Those of you that were joining me for the last 2 or 3 years, it was a slightly smaller group. Now we've opened up on Zoom. We have over 100 people joining us for our daily weekday meditations, which is really fantastic. So it's wonderful to have you all with me. Now I'm going to try and do something a little bit clever. Bear with me and seamlessly move over to the Restream chat and see if we've got anyone there. Not quite yet. Okay. So if you are watching me, we are live streaming on all of our social media channels as well, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. So if you're watching over there, do say hi and I'll see if I can pop over there and do a few hellos over there to you as well. And let's just see who else has joined us. We've got Charlotte from Copenhagen. Hi, Charlotte. We've got David from South Devon. Hi, Kirsten. Kirsten in a somewhat grey Ledbury, Herefordshire. Wishing you all an inspiring week. We've got Marika from Holland and Paula in Derbyshire. Lovely to have you all with me and lovely to be back as well, as some of you know. Those regulars on a Monday morning. I've been off for the last couple of weeks in Turkey. I was able in Turkey. I was over there in Istanbul doing things for my father, who is Turkish, and spending some time with family. But I was able to travel down to Ephesus, which is one of my favorite sacred places in the world. And it's something that Eileen talks about too in one of her books. So I was able to visit the Virgin Mary's house in Ephesus while I was away. And it is beautiful. If you get a chance to go, I encourage it. It's a very tiny little house on a hillside, quite difficult to get to. I think it's a bit like Iona. I've noticed a lot of places that involve a sacred pilgrimage. That getting there is sometimes part of the spiritual journey. Like Iona, my first trip to Iona is a story for another time, but that was a pilgrimage in itself, just getting to Iona. Uh, and Ephesus is a bit similar. But when you have the will, when you're being led by divine will, everything always falls into place. I found a very kind hotel owner, and he drove me up. The last time I went there, he drove me up on the back of his motorbike, but we didn't do it that this time. I wasn't that adventurous. Um, and there's just a wonderful feeling of peace and beauty in in the surroundings and the environment, lots of pine trees, very, very beautiful place, and an incredible and special energy in her little house as well. It was one of the places 10 years ago where I had my first experience of the divine feminine, of what I would call the divine feminine, and I don't think I could have even expressed it as that at the time. So, all right. So, how are we doing? If you're ready, I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable sitting position. Okay. Somewhere where you can be undisturbed. And I'm going to ask you to roll your shoulders back, feet flat on the earth, spine nice and straight. And just rest your palms. You can rest your palms facing upwards in your lap, or you can place the back of the right hand in the palm of the left hand and touch your thumb tips together. Spine relaxed, straight but following the natural S shape. Neck nice and long, chin parallel to the floor. And if you're somewhere safe to do so, I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes. And let's just take a moment to arrive into the space together. And let's take a moment to let go of the day, wherever you are in the day. Letting it drift away. Letting any sounds or noises or movements around you just drift away and draw your senses inwards, present behind the eyes. And let's notice our breath. What's our breath doing today? Let's allow our breath to float a little bit deeper down into the belly, filling the belly up first, drawing the air all the way up into our lungs, and breathing out through the nose. And as you breathe out, as you exhale, just letting go of any tension, any contraction in the face, the neck, the shoulders, just unwind. And another deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting any thoughts, any feelings, worries, anxieties just drift away. One more really deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly first. Drawing in the new and breathing out the old through the exhale. This time as you breathe out, let your mind drift down, float down, all the way down into the body, into the heart space. And at the bottom of the breath, just allow your breathing cycles to soften and lengthen naturally and continue of their own accord now, in and out through the nose. As we slow our breathing down, our mind naturally quietens down. Bringing your awareness to the heart space, the home of our divinity, the spiritual heart. As you bring your attention here, middle of the chest, a little to the right, you might notice a sense of peace, a sense of warmth and connection. You might notice contraction, numbness, sadness. We hold a lot in our heart, don't we? We're going deeper than the heart chakra or the physical organ of the heart. We're going deep into the spiritual heart, the home of our divine essence, the home of this I am feeling. Just allowing whatever you're feeling today to be okay. Knowing that all is well, as Eileen would say. Knowing that we always have access to this safe sanctuary within. Whatever's going on in our outside world, whatever's going on in the world, we can always come back to the stillness and the presence of our own heart. It's always there, like sunshine behind the clouds. Seeing if you can relax your body an inch or two more. Still holding yourself upright, but just instruct everything to relax a little bit more. This sense of being held up by the earth in deep trust, deep belonging. Taking a moment to rest in our safe space, resting in the heart, this place of deep silence, the deepest peace. Do not attempt to look too far ahead or make plans too far ahead, because if you do, they may all have to be changed. It would be best to allow everything to unfold, and you will find it will happen at far greater speed than you can imagine. Let there be no impatience about it. Simply wait upon me and see everything open up in the most marvelous way. But the timing has to be right. When winter closes in, you will always feel it'll never end. But before you realize what is happening, spring almost unobtrusively starts to break through. This process is what is happening with the new. Like the spring, it is here, and the winter, the old, has passed away. But you may not have fully realized or accepted it. And until you do so, your eyes will not be opened to the wonder of it all. Open your eyes and miss nothing that is taking place at this time. So allowing the words of Eileen just to carry us deeper into this meditation. Deeply relaxed, eyes closed, resting in the heart space, resting in silence. stillness. Eileen's words one more time, just listening in the stillness. Do not attempt to look too far ahead or make plans too far ahead, because if you do, they may all have to be changed. It would be best to allow everything to unfold, and you will find it will happen at far greater speed than you can imagine. Let there be no impatience about it. Simply wait upon me and see everything open up in the most marvelous way. But the timing has to be right. When winter closes in, you always feel it will never end. But before you realize what's happening, spring almost unobtrusively starts to break through. This process is what is happening with the new. Like the spring, it is here, and the winter, the old, has passed away. But you may not have fully realized or accepted it. And until you do so, your eyes will not be open to the wonder of it all. Open your eyes and miss nothing that is taking place at this time. So taking a moment with our eyes still closed to receive these words and breathe a bit deeper into the heart. And let's cultivate a feeling of gratitude, a feeling of appreciation in the heart. And let's send this bubble of appreciation out to each other for coming together to meditate today. Whether you're watching now or on the replay, know that you're riding this beautiful wave of group energy as we meditate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's send up this bubble of appreciation to Eileen, to the founders of Findhorn, to all of the spiritual masters and teachers across religions, across spiritual traditions, across centuries, who pass down the wisdom of truth and love to us. And let's save some gratitude for ourselves, giving ourselves an inward hug, raising a little bubble of gratitude for ourselves for taking the time to come and practice today. And very slowly, becoming aware of the room around you, present behind the eyes. Take a slightly deeper breath in through the nose. You're connecting the breath to the body now, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, releasing the meditation, coming back to the space and gently, in your own time, opening your eyes very slowly. We should come out of meditation as slowly as a pregnant woman getting up off a chair. One of my favorite quotes. So a beautiful teaching today. Perfect, really, as we've just had this spring equinox. Have you felt the energy shifting in the northern hemisphere? We're coming into spring, in the southern hemisphere going into autumn, this time, this point in time where we have this balance of light and dark. And I think a reminder from Eileen that we might be sometimes in the new, but we're just not seeing it ourselves. Our old patterns, our old conditioning can feel so familiar. It's really important that we take a moment to recognize the change, the shifts, the new energy and focus, and bring our attention to that. That's how we build the new muscles, we build the new neural pathways, and we build the new by placing our attention there. Where our mind goes, our energy flows. Now then, let me have a look at who's saying hello. I don't know why this is so big. Hopefully you can't see that. Everyone's saying thank you. Perfect message for today, says Polly. Thank you so very much and blessings to all. Thank you to Eileen for her ever-present words. Catherine saying welcome back. Thank you, Catherine. Carla saying, thank you for your precious guidance. Thank you all. Lovely to have you with us, Carla. Diana saying, thank you so much, Dominique, for this wonderful meditation. You're so welcome. Lots of thank yous. What a pleasure, says Ed. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone, in this wonderful healing network around the world. You are so welcome, everyone. Well, let me see if I've been able to... No, let me see if I can refresh the restream. Will that work? No, not today. Never mind. Next week, I'll attempt it again with newfound technical skills that I shall embrace in the meantime. But no, I can't see the comments from YouTube today, but I'll have a look next time. Who else have we got? Helen saying, thank you from North Germany. Terry, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's certainly spring here on Ereid, and today's sharing could not have been more perfect. We are a group of 25 here on Ereid this week, giving some love to the garden to get the spring kick-started. How beautiful. And you know what? We are running retreats now on Iona and Ereid. So if you want to join them in welcoming spring and welcoming all of the seasons, you can. I've had some of my most profound experiences on the island of Iona, awakening experiences, in Trebarn, which is the beautiful house and sanctuary where Findhorn holds its retreats. So absolutely, if you have an opportunity to visit, I recommend it. Paul is saying blessings to all. Kirsten, a lovely start to the week. Thank you, Dominique and everyone. And Anne saying many thanks in Surrey. Well, it's lovely to spend this time with you. I'm wishing you a beautiful week full of the new energies of spring. Take care, everyone. Lots of love.